Hello YouTube, Calidus Gamer here with another Battlefield 6 video. Loving the game so far, I'm loving the beta. Obviously, there's like limited context in the beta, but in this day and age, I feel like it's expected. So, what else is expected is when the full game is released, we expected obviously a lot more content. I really hope the game developers they're not stagey like Activision or the creators of Overwatch, which by the way, when Overwatch 2 came out, a lot of people were pissed because the lack of context it had and the over promises it did. And obviously it under delivered, especially when PvE finally came out. It was literally like the most under delivered content ever thrown out there. So yeah, enough of me talking about other games. I want to talk about Battlefield 6, and what I want to talk about
Yeah,
is
mine's working.
the Assault class. In my opinion, guys, out of all classes that I really enjoy playing, like all four classes, they're very well made. They serve a purpose in the battlefield. But the one thing that I feel like is definitely gonna be the class for solo players is Assault class. Now, why I say solo players is because if you read the description of the class itself, Assault class, you will right away notice that the assault class is made for solo players who likes to be a shock trooper. And when I say shock trooper, I mean like out there going in the front lines, breaking through the front lines and annihilating the enemies. Everything the assault class has is definitely well made for its role, for its purpose, which is assaulting enemy position and basically winning the game. Whether it's eliminating the enemy or capturing the point. And in my opinion, I feel like the assault class is fantastic for solo play. But I'm not disregarding the other classes. Engineer, it has a purpose, especially when it comes to anti-vehicles and repairing friendly vehicles. Support class is definitely a team class, and me personally, I really love the support class. Like the support class, fantastic for its role, which is team playing, and you basically revive and provide ammunition for your team. So, in my opinion, having a support class on your team is very viable, especially keeping the team going and sustained. And of course, recon class very helpful with the spawning. Like the spawning mechanics, a lot of people I've seen some YouTube videos that dislike the spawning mechanism, and the reason why I say that is because the YouTubers they had a point. When you see a red dot in the game, that the red dot is usually mean an enemy and is hovering above their heads, and it makes it super easy to see the enemy. But in my opinion, guys, I think recon class to serve a role and the mechanic of spawning is well implemented in this game because a lot of quote unquote noobs they'll get very confused like, hey, where's the enemy? I can't see them. Because don't joke, guys, the how do I say this, the models of the soldiers they're very well blended with the background. And I get it that some players they want this game to be very realistic, but in my opinion this game is not meant to be ultra realistic. If you want something ultra realistic, play what was the game called? Sandstorm or Insurgency. Those games are super realistic, by the way. There's another game called Enlisted, Armada, etc. etc. Those games they're basically battlefield simulators, and those games were very realistic. But here, Battlefield 6, well, Battlefield in general is not meant to be realistic, in my opinion. The only thing that is realistic is the environmental destruction, and that I like. But for those of you who play Battlefield 3 and 4, you will know that the game is not really realistic. It's meant to be a full-scale war battlefield, hence the name itself, Battlefield. But the recon class, the spawning mechanism, in my opinion, is well made and it serves a purpose for the players that are new to Battlefield because like I said, the models, the soldier models in this game, they blend very well with the environment, so it's very hard to see. So having a recon class spawning enemies and having that red dot hovering above the heads of enemy players. It it really helps. It really helps. That's all I gotta say. That being said, why I want to talk about the assault class is because once again, it's perfect for solo players. So for those of you who don't really have much friends like to play with, me luckily I was playing with a family member. So I was playing support class and helping out my brother, uh, doing whatever shenanigans he wants to do, whether he's playing engineer, recon, or playing the regular assault. So I was playing as a support class. But when it comes to playing by myself, I play assault class because I really do find this class well made for solo play. And in my opinion, I think that's a secondary purpose of why the developers made the assault class. The assault class tends to be generic, but it's generic for a reason. It's to get people's feet wet in the game Battlefield 6, but more importantly, it's designed to for solo play. Now, I'm not advocating like only play support class. No, no, no. All four classes are very well made, so in my opinion, it's important for you guys to try them out once in a while. But support class, I mean, assault class is definitely well made for solo play, especially when you're trying to assault the enemy position or complete an objective, depending on the game mode. But in my opinion, very well made for if you're that type of person who wants to beat the game and win the game. And if you guys see the assault class perks and specs, it's literally all about solo play. Assault class, it has this perk where it's called soft landing, so it lets you do parkour, it lets you jump around. And remember, in this game, you can roll to negate some self damage, fall damage. So assault class also has this stem where you could run faster, or should I say, sprint longer, and you become a little explosive resistance against enemy fire, which is very helpful. By the way, in this game, there's a lot of explosive. The only thing that sucks though is that the stim packs they don't heal you, which a lot of people were kind of baffled by that, but still, it does not heal you. Just keep that in mind. What's gonna heal you if there's a support class in your team, and you could get the medic pack from him. Just keep that in mind. And aside from that, it also has a grenade launcher as a special weapon, but it has two primary weapons, and you still have the pistol, by the way. So in total, you have four weapons. So assault class is literally packed for everything that he needs. You have your assault rifle, your pistol, your shotgun, which by the way, the shotgun is kind of overpowered. You could literally one-tap people, and your trusty grenade launcher. Your trusty grenade launcher is gonna serve like a bunker buster, if that makes any sense. Not really a bunker buster, but it'll definitely take out enemies that are hiding in the corner. So I like to think of the grenade launcher as an anti-camp launcher. So if you see somebody camping in the corner, use the grenade launcher. I literally got 2 kills by using the grenade launcher when I saw 2 players hiding in the corner trying to camp, and I was very happy to get those double kills. It was kind of funny. And of course, yeah, I think that's it. For some reason, I noticed in the trailer, the assault class, he had the hammer, and you could like use the hammer. I could be wrong though. It could be the recon class. The trailer was confusing, but for some reason, when you look at the model of the assault class, he has this hammer in the back, and in the trailer, it shows the hammer being used. For some reason, in the beta version, you cannot use the hammer. So I'm not sure that's something they're gonna implement later in the updates. But yeah, for now, you don't have the ability to use the hammer. So everything in the assault class kit is definitely designed for solo play, and I really like it. The only thing I kind of wish is, well, then again, it's just a beta. Obviously, I want to see more stuff implemented into it, and I want to see more different ways you could use the class itself, the assault class. I have a gut feeling that we're gonna see more types of grenade launchers, more types of weaponries like shotguns, assault rifles, and pistols, etc. etc. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I think I ranted enough, but I hope you enjoy the background gameplay of me playing as the assault class. Once again, I feel like this is a fantastic class for solo plays and people who are new to Battlefield. So yeah, that's just my recommendation. Well, guys, Kadalis Gamer over and out. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. And goodbye.